will.
Right. So you're saying in this case, for example, the fact that there are laws against cow slaughter, for example, or the transporting of animals in a certain manner, they're not being enforced, and that's why some people
Somebody else is taking it up, which should not happen.
We've heard the Prime Minister saying also in no uncertain terms, a long time back, though maybe he should speak again now, saying that a lot of these people who are out there on the roads are actually, I think he called them thugs, said that they are…
See, there are economic reasons for this also. It is not always about the cow. There are economic reasons, there are competitions, there are many ways you want to find purchase into the marketplace. So people who don't have the money use their muscle, unfortunately. So this is a question of law enforcement, this is not a major issue like that.
But when it comes to the law itself being enforced in this case, I mean the law itself, there's been some debate about that, so before I come to the other issues, there has been some debate on whether you should in fact have a nationwide ban on cow slaughter and on that. So I just wanted to get what your take on that would be.
See, right now the law that's been enforced is not about religion. Unfortunately, everything is being interpreted as religion. This is an ecologically sensitive law. What people need to understand is India is an agricultural country. Over 65% of the people are engaged in agriculture. The greatest achievement in this country is we are feeding 1.3 billion people without much help from outside. This is not a mean achievement because our farmer is doing this in a very rudimentary arrangement, no technology, no any kind of infrastructure. In a traditional manner, out of traditional knowledge, he is doing this and still feeding us. We've forgotten about him for a long time. What is happening is in the last 25 years, the level of depletion in the topsoil is so big, simply because trees are gone, animals are gone. We must understand this. The only way you can replenish the soil, when you do agriculture, you're pulling out tons and tons of soil out. You may see it as sugarcane, you may see it as rice or wheat, but actually it's topsoil that you're taking away. Every year there's an average depletion of 1 millimeter of soil. To replace 1 millimeter of soil in a forested land, it will take 30 to 40 years to replace 1 millimeter of soil. In agricultural land, there's no way to replace it unless you have trees and animals. Trees are gone, now you're exporting the animals somewhere else. What will you do with this country? In 25 years, you will not be able to grow a thing. They're saying 25% of the agricultural land in India is in a serious state of turning into a desert.
Of course, there's some people who say that if you're not allowed to sell old and infirm cattle, then people will not have them in the first place. So then you will just have a diminution of the population completely.
Not true. That's a very wrong this thing. See, right now, the thing is only in the cattle markets, healthy cattle for agriculture and for animal husbandry, for these reasons you sell the cattle. Slaughter cattle can be taken from people, nobody's stopping you from that. It is just that in these markets, which are traditional market, where never slaughter cattle was sold in the past, only now it is happening. Somebody is coming with big money and buying up the entire cattle and going away. The poor farmer who comes to buy 2 oxes for ploughing his land doesn't get the ox because it's just wiped away by one big exporter. So this has to be curbed, otherwise how do you manage the nation?
You're seeing this becoming a particularly issue in Tamil Nadu, of course, where you hail from, a lot of anger happening. I mean, as I'm telling you, anger is spreading now. You're having beef fest there. In Kerala, people are slaughtering cows to make a political point.
People are not… only one cow was slaughtered.
Yeah.
In Kerala, I can understand there's a substantial population. In Tamil Nadu, it's fringe groups, 8 people, 10 people protesting. Please see how many are on the street. Unfortunately, they get reported. If you do 1,000 good things, you don't get reported. You do one negative thing, you get reported in this country. What can you do about it?